Holiday boy, is this the Chattanooga choo-choo? Really nice. Hey, you can give me a shot. Aboard the Chattanooga choo-choo.
Hello, what's up? This is Metro MP36 414 here, and here to bring you another layout update finally. I lost count, I know, so I don't remember off the top of my head, but this will be part 1 of this layout update. Now, part 2 I think I'm gonna do either tomorrow, Friday, or something. I'm not sure. But this is part 1. Anyways, let's proceed with the layout update. Now, I started laying roads the correct way, and huge special thank you to Vermonter Railfan for helping me, for helping put that tip out. So, how-to on how to pave roads. Really appreciate it. As you can see here, I use, some of the stuff, it's the same stuff used to patch up holes in the wall, but, it's pretty much the same as, as Vermont Railfan said, the better stuff. Like woodland scenic stuff, and I mean it's pretty much the same, I understand, so yeah, you could get a lot more like, this stuff for much cheaper than, the actual model railroader stuff, like the woodland scenic stuff, because the cost of like this is probably like, as Vermonter Railfan said, probably like the cost for, it's probably like the same cost as this for Woodland Scenics or Model Railroader stuff, but for 20th, that's, the amount in there, so, yeah. If you're looking, to cut costs, I'd recommend using that stuff. So far, not really any problems with it, but still, I just put it on today, so I have to, like, let it, give it about a day to 2 in order to dry. I know Vermonter Railfan, you said 2 days, but, if, you're up, Illinois, Indiana, like me, probably would only have to be, like, I don't know, 1.5 days or something, because, I understand the humidity level up here is much, higher than, where Vermonter Railfan is, and I understand Vermonter Railfan, you're down in Arizona, so, yeah. Now, let's take a look at this road here. Now, I'm just, as I said, gonna give it like day or 2 to dry, and well, I'm gonna check on it tomorrow anyways, but still, give it a day or 2 to dry. Now, I am aware that it's not the neatest, but that can be solved easily, because just go over with sandpaper, or this isn't exactly sandpaper, it's more like a sandpaper foam or something, but it still, works the same as sandpaper. But, yeah, what you do is sand it down once it's totally dry. Now, something else I'm going to have to do, too, is I'm going to have to patch up some spots, because I did my best, but you know, it's not the best. And Vermont's Rail Fan, I did, as he said, cut out the little cardboard and, yep, started paving roads. And, yep, another section on my layout that I paved. It's not a road or anything. It's inside Union Station, but I'll get to that in a quick second. You notice there are no trains on the layouts. And so, Vermont's a Rail Fan, I know you're going to be glad. All my trains are over here. Yep. I know it's kind of dark, but it doesn't really matter. Yep. There's my Metro equipment, F40s and MP36s, and my Amtrak stuff, and blah blah blah. Bi-levels and superliners, and yeah. So, yep, my stuff is just over there. Because I understand it can be kind of a messy project. Anyways, let's move on to Union Station. Now, here we are at Union Station. Started paving. I gotta admit, I'm pretty impressed. I know I'm gonna have to sand down and patch up a bit. And, yep, for the rails, I know there may be some, this wall patcher upper. I know I got some on the rails, but I understand it's no big deal. I mean, I could just go in there and, with my sandpaper, obviously, and then sand it down. And for the rails, in between the rails and where the... Okay, let me reword that. Reword that. See, right, you obviously get the idea, at the edges of the rails or whatever, but, just go in there with, like, a pocket knife or razor knife or something, and, yep, just scrape it off. Yep. Let's see, is my razor blade down here anywhere? No, but, I'm sure you get the idea. You know what, I know this is just a pen, not a razor blade or anything, but you're just gonna go in there and then, yeah, obviously cut it. Okay, so sorry, it's kind of hard to hold a pen in your mouth while trying to get the cap on and film at the same time. But anyways, yep. I know some things like my station platform here, the main one. I'm probably gonna have to touch up a little with paint and kind of scrape up. Okay, why isn't my camera focusing? Okay, let's see if that's any better. Okay, that's better. So yeah. That's that. I know still not the best job here, but still needs a little work, and this is fixable, so nothing really to worry about. Now, I probably might do a how-to on how to do it too. However, pave roads and stuff. But I'm not planning on doing it anytime soon. I want to, wait to see how they turn out and stuff. And, yeah. And obviously, besides just that, I also still have to plan out where the rest of my roads are going, because I know where quite a few are going, but I don't know where all of them are going yet. It's like I have to, mainly, especially my downtown area. You know, because obviously I'm modeling Chicago. Gonna have the downtown area. I think that's probably the main thing to figure out as far as roads. Yep, and you get the idea. I know a little bit of the what's painted on is not gonna get paved. Like this, for example, I know for sure it's not gonna get paved. It's gonna be, landscape and all that. I probably might, have a road come out and end it like right here or so, like gravel road or something. But yep, I want to make it as prototypical as possible. And I don't know if I really should put the grass here because if you look at the Canal Street crossing in downtown Chicago, on Chicago's north side of the downtown area, there really isn't grass between. Actually, yeah, there isn't grass between the buildings and the tracks. It's just ballast, so I don't know if I'm gonna leave it there or, depending on, maybe just scrape it up and, yeah, but obviously, I'm out of ballast, so, yep, completely out. I use the rest over here. Not yet did I get it stuck down yet. Okay, why is... Okay, little something weird. I'm not sure what it is, but... Right now I'm spotting, like, grass, in the middle of my track right now, and earlier, a little tiny bit of my ballast was, messed up. I'm not sure what. I mean, it can't really be mice or anything, because, I haven't seen any signs of mice down here in a while. I mean, traps, the mouse traps in the other room are untouched, so maybe they're gone for the season, which is a good thing. But unfortunately, I just know they're gonna come back when the cold comes. Anyways, enough about that. Yep. So yep, I think that's pretty much everything. Yeah. Here in Union Station and over there, as I said, I'm gonna, sand it down and patch it up a little, because it does look like it needs patching up. And I'm gonna try and clean up, some of, the little bits of this plaster or stuff or whatever that I got on some of my other stuff, like, I know my station platform got a little bit, I tried to mask it up with masking tape. And, yep, my track bumper here, and, cable, generating the electric power to the trains, they go into the, little flaps on the front. I think those are, I don't know, I don't know if they're, like, multiple unit, plugs or something, but, let me find a locomotive, for example. You know what? Never mind, but, there's flaps and, you open up and, then there's plugs that you obviously plug, the cables in, to generate power to the train. Diesel trains, it is. But, yeah, anyways, that should do it, so stay tuned for part 2, and I'll see ya in part 2, and, like, I don't know, next day or two or so. So, yeah, that's it. Please subscribe. Bye.